we're just going to do some dining. And because this is a very special day, we're going to do some French dining. It is July 14th for Francophiles worldwide. Time to party because it is Bastille Day, also known as French National Day. Commemorates the start of the French Revolution back in 1789.
French restaurants all across the region, of course, will mark the occasion with parties and special menus. To help us get into the spirit, we're going to turn to Martin Ticar and Adam Murphy, executive chef and general manager at Mon Ami Gabi in Bethesda.
And you're in Reston as well, right?
I'm in Reston. Okay. Andrew's actually the chef in Bethesda.
Fantastic. All right.
Smells delicious.
So we're going to be making bouillabaisse. It's basically, it's a fisherman's stew. What the fishermen in southern France couldn't sell, they just make a stew out of. So we're going to start with clams. We have a saffron broth. That's got a little bit.
Could not sell this stuff because it's some of the best ingredients.
Well, we picked some different ingredients. But yeah, so you start with your clams and your mussels to get them going. We're going to cover it for just a minute. And then we have shrimp and scallops and cod. At the very end, we'll add some Yukon Gold potatoes and a little bit of tomato.
This is the
Adam,
biggest
what goes into the broth there? Adam, what goes into the base there that you put the seafood in?
Fish stock. We make our own fish stock from fish bones. Okay. And then white wine, a little bit of saffron, which is like from the stigma from a flower. There's tomato in there, a little bit of fennel, a little bit of celery, leeks.
Well, while Chef Marty continues to add the ingredients, Adam, do you do anything special for Bastille Day at the restaurants?
For Bastille Day, well, one of the things that we'll be offering is the Paris Bresse. Do we have that that dessert right over here?
Oh.
This is a special thing that commemorates the Tour de France, actually, and Bastille Day. The Tour de France is going on right now. It's shaped in the shape of a bicycle wheel. It's a praline cream on a little pâte à choux dough. It's delicious. The farm fresh berries on there.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah,
really
you know,
great.
when you're celebrating Bastille Day, you really can't worry about fat and calories because...
Well, actually, the cyclists would actually enjoy this. It became famous because they wanted to get all the calories they
carbs,
could. For
right?
Exactly.
Carb loading.
Because they know they're going to work it off.
Right, exactly.
Unlike us, who are just going to sit there and eat it and sit around and talk about how much we enjoyed eating it.
Meantime, Chef continues to put a bunch of goodness in that pot. What did you do just now?
Just a little salt and pepper.
Okay.
Any special salt? Some people are very particular about their salts.
We just do kosher salt and then just white. For our fish, we do white pepper.
Chef, you realize that you're going to make French cooking here actually seem like we can do it at home.
Oh, it's very easy, but like we were talking earlier, it's probably just easier to make reservations. So most people find that.
And
it tends to come out better.
And you don't have to clean up afterwards.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, it's even my wife and I, when we get home a lot of times, it's like, do you want to cook or do you want to go out to dinner? It's like, let's go out to dinner.
Exactly.
Well, it's probably a little different for you, though, cooking at home, though, right? After you're at the restaurant,
working.
then you go home, it's probably the last thing you want to do.
Well, at the restaurant, I have a staff of 30-something people, whereas at home, it's just me and my wife, and my wife doesn't listen as much as the staff does.
And one of everybody's favorite things, of course, are the frites. Those just...
Oh, yeah. They're delicious. I mean, we're known for our steak frites, you know, and those frites are to die for. They're delicious.
I see creme brulee.
Yes.
You see a creme brulee right
I'm
up
going to
there?
fight you for that, Kev.
Remember the movie Amelie?
We have some pretty sharp spoons here for you guys to fight with as well.
So go ahead, Chef.
No, please.
No, I was just going to ask, when you're going through this process here, you added all the seafood in there. It really doesn't seem like it takes that long for everything to come together.
It's the broth that's the trick. That's where you really spend your time and your effort. That takes 2 to 3 hours to make.
Okay. And
Whereas the actual final part of it just only takes, hopefully, 2 more minutes.
the finished product is there?
That is the finished one we made earlier
Okay.
today.
Yeah.
And then on the side, you get croutons and a little roux, which is like a saffron garlic aioli, like basically mayonnaise with saffron and garlic.
And of course, you have to have it with the bread crust to sop up the
Oh,
delicious
yes.
broth.
It's like mussels, the same thing. It's the same idea.
Dude, I want a scallop.
We're going to let that cook a little bit longer, I guess, if it's ready.
It's pretty close.
Tucker, you want to do a ton of
already going in.
Can we play something real quick, do you think?
fingers,
We only have about 30
There you
seconds
go.
left, Chef, so let's just...
Tucker's not
Grab
interested
whatever
in
we
final
can.
weather right now. So I'll just tell you, it's going to be stormy coming in this afternoon.
Yeah, we're going to have potential.
Okay.
And we'll be
Get the weather app.
the latest here. Yeah, with the weather app. Between about 2 and 5.
All righty. Thanks, Tucker.
Jump on
Thank you, Mon Ami Gabi.
Thank you.
Your
Thank you for
locations
having us.
are Bethesda and Reston.
We have Bethesda and Reston right now. We're opening 2